Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia LA. Today we're finally with Goose and his, what year is it again?
1951, Hemi J.
51 Hemi J. So for me, and certainly I know some of the viewers, there's a lot of us that actually don't know what a Hemi J is. So what is a Hemi J?
Hemi J. Kaiser. Kaiser aluminum, Kaiser steel, Kaiser Permanetti. He built cars in the 40s, and they didn't really sell that well. So what he wanted to do is he wanted to get his name out there. So he got together with a guy named Fraser. He wanted to build a car for the masses. And that way he could get his name out there.
Okay.
So he named the car obviously after himself.
Yeah. When you bought it, was it a stock car?
No, when I bought it, the guy was starting to make a gasser, but it was a couple of roll bars that we ended up remodeling, and that was about it, really. There was nothing in it. And so my original goal, I wanted to build something unique and different, so I went and got this.
Yeah, I want to know, like, body-wise, what's been modified on this.
The hood stock is probably 3 inches higher, and they've got this really ugly thing in the front.
Yes,
And
yes.
the pan wasn't there, and this is, I hate to say this because I'm a Ford guy, but this is off a '69 Camaro, and the grille is completely different. These have been Frenched. The drip rails are missing. The back wheels are moved forward 10 inches. So it's a 90-inch wheelbase as opposed to 100. 100 is stock. People always ask me, how'd you do that window? Well, there was a guy named Darren that did a lot of the Kaiser Darren. He did a lot of his designing, and he specifically put that little heart in there to make it different. So obviously the gas tank is different, and the taillights used to be right here, so I put them in here, and obviously the wheelie bars.
Yeah.
When I go to car shows, what are those? I said, those are my training wheels.
Yeah. And then, I mean, it's hard to tell in here, but it is a candy, isn't it?
There is a candy. It's a House of Colors brandy wine. The motor is out of a 57 DeSoto, 392 Hemi. I haven't run it, but we pencil it in at right about 700. It's completely balanced. I mean, I'll take everything, the pistons, both clutches. I have 2 clutch plates.
What size blower is that on there?
That's a 671 Wheelie.
Is it still original chassis, or is it a modified chassis?
No, it's the original chassis, but we've put gussets in it and strengthened it where we thought, especially around the roll bar. The roll bars are all obviously fastened or welded to the frame. Everyone asks me, is it squirrely? And it is the exact opposite.
Really?
When I step on this thing, it sits down and just takes off.
Really? So now suspension's all been done, I take, because you've got tubular control arms, and it looks like pretty massive piping for your headers going back.
Yeah, it's 3.5 inch, it's stainless all the way back. Of course, all the way back is about this long.
I was gonna,
because they come out the side.
And I did notice you also you have cutouts on here, so you can quiet it down, which is still loud, or you can go complete obnoxious.
Exactly,
Yeah.
I love that.
We're gonna go complete obnoxious.
Especially when I'm in a tunnel sometimes. I love it in a tunnel.
What transmission are you running
It's
to for the
a
manual?
5-speed Tremec.
Okay, yep.
At about 70 miles an hour, I'm pushing about 1,800 RPMs.
That's it, huh? How about rear end? What's it going to?
It's a Curry 9-inch with 411s.
So what wheels did you choose to go with here? Oh, full old school. They look great.
They're Mickey Thompson's in the back. Like I say, I could pull this thing off the front. I could pull it off the deck if I wanted to, but I don't want to beat it up. I got too much money in it.
I got you.
Is over 10,000 too much money?
You know, it depends on how far you went over 10,000. Something tells me you got more than that just in paint on this car. So,
one thing I wanted to show you back here in the back. In the original cars, this says Hemi J. So I had these specially made, and I don't have very many of them. I've given out a few, but for having me here, that is yours.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, thank you. That's really cool, Goose.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate you having me. Not many of those out.
How cool is that? What's Little Ruthie, by the way? Is that what you named it?
My mother's name was Ruth, and they called her Little Ruthie. And she loved hot rods.
Yeah.
And she loved the bright, especially flames, and she loved the loud motors. And she had a stroke her last 5 years. So when she died, she left me some money, and I built the car, and I decided to name it after her.
Oh man, that's great. That's really cool, Goose. Great story to go with the car. Man, really. And I'm blown away right now by this. I'm really knocked out by this. All right, let's go check out the interior here.
I have several anti-theft devices on here,
Yeah.
and this is the one I like the best.
Pull the wheel,
Pull the
go
wheel.
on. Good luck driving it, right?
I was going to my friend's house, and there was a lady next to me who was just going crazy about the car. I mean,
Yeah.
she was yelling and screaming, and I pulled it out and said, "Hey, you want to drive?" And I thought, I think she wet her pants. The dash is moved back about 5 inches toward the back. I wanted to tie the roll bars in together. So there's a roll bar that goes right through the dash down about here. And all this is all custom, and this is all custom, obviously.
Yeah. What are these seats out of? Do you know?
You know, they're just regular seats that I bought online, and then they
Just
put the
recovered
bolsters in them. Yeah, and they built it all up, and we went around and around about that. But Hector came up with a really nice design.
Well, let's do the fun part, man. Let's put some cameras in here and go for a drive in this thing. Man, I've
good
been
to me.
waiting. This is a long time coming, Goose. It really is. We're gonna go for a drive, you guys.
That blower is the best. I really enjoy going to car shows and talking to people, and
Yeah.
you know, what kind of Ford is that? It's not a Ford. Then the women are the ones that crack me up. It's so cute. It's not cute.
It's not cute.
Hot rods are not cute. They're either bitchin' or tits.
Exactly. This is not cute. Oh man.
Wow, that's the first time it's done that. Yeah, I think they are. So I've got.
Yeah, right?
You want to race?
Oh yeah. He's putting on the turbo on his Prius.
I'm going to turn on the nitrous.
Yeah, that's non-stop in this, isn't it?
All day long.
Yeah.
Which I obviously, I mean, I enjoy it. I really do.
It's a 1951 Hemi J. Yeah, all stock.
I'm so used to it. I'm just so
Of
used
course
to it.
you are. If you guys can't tell, what I'm cracking up about here is literally almost every single car's pulling up next to his camera.
He's screaming like a little girl.
Not yet. How does it handle with those little pizza color tires?
This thing handles so nice.
Really?
Look at this. It rides nice. It's comfortable.
Yeah. You got your game face on and I'm over here smiling away like a little kid. Now you really feel that front lift, huh? I love it, man. Well, this one is by far one of the most outrageous cars we have ever shot. Here's a couple more drag cars for you as we say goodbye, and thanks for hanging and watching what we do. We'll see you in the next one, you guys. Later. Holy shit, dude.